that how you're passing your time today, Sumaira?
Yeah, but I'm kind of stuck now.
Okay, it's my turn now. AMC.
Oh, not bad. So I was just trying to creatively kill some time, but I think AMC is what you're always thinking about.
Right. Well, asset management company is the place where the fund house decides when, how much money gets invested of the money which is pooled from individual investors.
Wow, so I don't envy the job of a fund manager. You have to manage this entire pool of assets and then you have to decide where to put that money.
Correct. The objective, in fact, the main objective is to make sharp, lucrative investments to maximize return for investors, keeping risk in mind.
Well, maximizing returns and managing investors' money, that's a big responsibility. But Feroze, I've always been curious to find out what actually goes on inside an AMC. How are things actually done?
Just like when you buy this puzzle, you get a board to play on, you get 100 letters, you told that 2 to 4 players can play. Similarly, every mutual fund comes with an objective and a theme pre-decided. And the fund manager, when he takes decision, he does thorough research before making any financial decision and also makes sure that the team is on the same page.
All right, so that makes sense. So if I have to select a fund, I look at the fund attributes, I'd look at the credentials of the fund manager. Besides these very obvious ones, what else should investors look out for?
The team size, the number of analysts it has, how many years of fund management experience does the asset management company have, what are the total assets it manages, and the fee structure. All this put together becomes my input to take a decision.
But Feroze, there is always this misconception that AMCs are not as reliable as banks, especially in the minds of retail investors. I mean, they do come under the purview of SEBI, Reserve Bank, Finance Ministry, but not everyone is aware of how tightly regulated AMCs are.
Sumaira, of course they're very credible. We've spent years and decades of the asset management company or the mutual fund companies in India. They're regulated by SEBI. There's a checker and maker concept. There is a registrar. There's a custodian. It is a trust format which gets created. So I personally think that it is a very safe platform.
Well, there's no doubt about that. So there are no loopholes. AMCs are about as good as they come. It's a good place for you to park your money and let compounding work for you. Well, Feroze, thanks very much for helping me with my puzzle and for helping us understand what AMCs do. Feroze, in every conversation about investing or mutual funds, the one acronym that just keeps coming up all the time is NAV. Once and for all, let's just demystify this jargon.